Have you ever had the question, how much is your data worth? Today we are going to calculate how much your data is worth. I have some interesting news before we calculate that. Something that is absolutely insane is that I did a video on CPA marketing, and I've talked about the dark side of CPA marketing, so watch that after you're done with this video. So first of all, you can get paid up to $100, and that data only includes debit, credit card, zip code, and yeah, so how much is the data worth for Google, Twitter, and Facebook though? If random companies are willing to pay $100 for your data, how much is big companies that are worth billions or trillions of dollars willing to pay? So here we go. Let's do the math. For the first one, this is the Google one. This is $360, which is absolutely insane. The second one is worth $400, which is Facebook. The third one, which doesn't use their data the most optimized compared to the other ones, is Twitter, and it's still worth $100. Now, how could your data possibly be worth $100, you might be asking? Data is used for tracking advertising, search history, cookies, and many more things. They want to make sure they have the best stats to make sure you spend the most money. So if they can get a lifetime of $360 profit for using their products, then it is worth it to them. For Google, Facebook does a lot of targeted advertising, and Google as well. They want to find more customers. They can give you targeted data, everything that can interest you. Like people who just want to fish, you can advertise fishing poles to. Or if you want people who are male or female only, 94% of people on Google don't have their data turned off, so advertisers can see that as well. But it's a lot of work to turn off the data trackers, and in the terms of service, you are agreeing to in your data unless you say I'm not in and don't check the stuff that's already automatically checked. But the thing is, I find interesting that Apple, a billion-dollar company, no, not a billion-dollar company, a trillion-dollar company, can afford to not have your data because all their prices are marked up and they are a premium company. Is your data worth over $100? In my opinion, the obvious answer is yes. Even Twitter, who doesn't optimize their data perfectly, still gives you $100 per person for data. So don't be freely giving away your data. If you have an Apple device with the newest iOS, say no to tracking. If you have a Google device, thing, say no, I don't want personal ads unless you do. And same thing with Facebook. I don't have a Facebook, but there is probably a way to turn it off too. Don't let your social medias and other things target ads to you unless you want to, but that means you're just going to spend more money. YouTube even uses your data too, because what's on this video right now was from data. The YouTube algorithm recommended this. I am thankful for the algorithm for recommending this, and people are finding this interesting. But still, this is crazy. Data is used for everything I use with Google. I mean, even my email, like even websites. I mean, if you have an ad block, it's blocking the ads, but you're stealing money from the websites, in my opinion. That's why you provide as little information as you can. I like Privacy Badger. I'll put in the link in the description. It only blocks bad ads. And yeah, the bad ads, yeah, they don't deserve to be on your computer, and blocks lots of trackers too. You can do your own research, but I will leave the link in the description. This is not a sponsor. This is just something I've been using for years to protect my data. Windows users, every time you have a new Windows update, it defaults to resetting everything so they have your data again. They track anywhere from clicks to everything. which I find is interesting because on Windows 11, that's why I'm not upgrading to Windows 11 and might have to either stay with Windows 10 or switch to Linux, is because you have to have an internet connection to make an account for Microsoft, and you have to have a Microsoft account to use Windows 11. It's so they can collect your data. I mean, Microsoft is already a $2 trillion company. So they're here to make more money because they see you as working for Google and Facebook to collect data. They want to make sure they have the same data. Apple is a $2.2 trillion company, which is absolutely insane. But they don't care about your data because they use a premium. But there's also important things for data too. It can stop pandemics, diseases, improve people's life, and even have innovation on technology. We've gotten as far as we have because of data in the last 20 years. If there was no data, then that would be bad because we couldn't do as much as we have done today. So if you want to give your data away to a notable cause, guys. I hope this was a warm ending to the video. Thank you guys so much. This is Tom T Gaming, and I am out.